Watch me. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. It's showtime! Fantastic lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線は Clara のもの Get ready to be thunderstruck! もしもーし Clara に任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になる今雷よしよし Let's have a fantastic day Watch me Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線は Clara のもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもーし Clara に任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になる今雷よしよし Let's have a fantastic day Watch me Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線は Clara のもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもーし Clara に任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になる今雷よしよし Let's have a fantastic day Watch me Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線は Clara のもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもーし Clara に任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になる今雷よしよし Let's have a fantastic day Watch me Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線は Clara のもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもーし Clara に任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になる今雷よしよし Let's have a fantastic day Watch me Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線は Clara のもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもーし Clara に任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になる今雷よしよし Let's have a fantastic day Watch me Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線は Clara のもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもーし Clara に任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールはい雷クララです落雷の準備を雷が主役になる今雷よしよし Let's have a fantastic day Watch me Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1 It's showtime! Fantastic lights, camera, action! Yay! 漢字読めない子 Is this thing on? どうもあなたの視線は Clara のもの Get ready to be thunderstruck もしもーし Clara に任せて本日のショー楽しんでねみんなの大好きなラブでショーガールWow! I'm at the ball, guys! And there's so many beautiful gentlemen here! Wow! Is the music loud? I feel like it's loud.
can turn it down. And Michael Cera. Michael Cera's cute, okay? Also, that's not Falco, it's Rivali. That's just a fox? No, it's Robin Hood! Or Nick Wilde, depending on where you're looking. Thank you so much for the memories! Thank you, Nick Marillo! Thank you! We are in the delusions in her head. Oh no! This is what my dreams look like. Goofy's so styling. Look at him. He's beautiful. I had the Sarah Skidoo. Thank you. Finally, a true apple princess. See? I'm so beautiful in my little gown. I had the Jessie. Thank you for the face. I'm gonna be the prettiest princess at the party. And all the gentlemen are gonna wanna dance with me. And they're going to confess their love in a beautiful monologue. But who will I dance with? Ah, there's just so many good choices. Hello! Yeah, it's male only. This is my debutante ball, okay? All these men are here to fight over me. At my coming out ceremony. When you're alone, you may. I mean, what? Willy Wonka? Yeah, he's a gentleman. I'm coming. A debutante ball is when you come out to society, okay? I'm making my entrance to society. Oh my god, this song fits a little too perfectly. It's Ride of the Valkyries. You know where Valkyries are present? In the Avengers. I have the Harvey Grizzly to you! Clara, where's Loki? We kept him ready. He's behind the comments! Look, I had to make it so that they were across the dance floor. And the only PNG I could find was him on that big thing that he's standing on, so he had to go over there. Why is he hiding? Because he's keeping himself from me, duh. Arigato, it is what it is. They give me my face. I love you. Arigato, you. Unhinged, unchained, ready to dance and be fancy. Aw, she's ready to grab all the bums. I'm not grabbing bums. I'm grabbing hands, and that's even more lewd. I got the velvet design. They got me my face. I can't believe all these men are going to find and get away from you. What? No! They're all fighting for my affections. Duh. Hello? And they're coming up to me and saying gentlemanly things. Like, oh my, Miss Apple Princess, you look so fanciful today in your beautifully regal gown. And I'm like, oh wow, Lord Goofy, yes indeed. And then he goes, would you like this dance? And I say, no, I'm sorry, but I must steal myself away for a moment. And then I go in the other room and I'm like, oh my god, who do I choose? Clara's therapist probably needs a therapist. What do you mean? This is my therapy. Gorsh. Gorsh, m'lady. You never failed to disappoint. Clara, you never failed, thank you. I spent a few hours last night making this. The dress was hard to get, okay? I had to keep squeezing. Look, it's hard to fit into these things, okay? But my supreme figure allowed for it, so you know. I got the gig! Thank you, Memphis! Yeah, a few hours! I was working on grease assets, and then I was like, wait, I didn't think of what to do for tomorrow yet. And then I was like, you know what? I like Bridgerton. Do any of these gentlemen even stand a chance when there are two Loki? They could fight to the death for your love, but one is already Bones. This is true, actually. Bone Loki's got kind of a head start, huh? Then again, Loki is also a god. So maybe he's somehow more powerful than Bone Loki? Unless Bone Loki is also a god. But I don't know. We've got some pretty good contenders here. First of all, Michael Cera is actually real. So, so that kind of helps his case. I'm gonna... Thank you for giving us a glimpse into your mind, Bellis. You're welcome. Everyone deserves to come here at least once in their lives. All of those men, and you didn't invite the great Tsar of Potatoes. Look, everyone who's currently here is also welcome to the ball, okay? Look, you're all on screen. That means you're all here. So will Loki find your glass slipper, or... No, he's gonna find my garter. My gentleman, I seem to have lost my garter somewhere on the dance floor. I seem to have been dropping it too low. Loki comes out of the shadows. My sincerest damsel in distress. Wait, this is a... I associate this song with TikTok. This is a classical song. Oh god! TikTok ruined my brain. I got the Matthew! Thank you! So we call him Bone Loki Bone Daddy? No! We can call him Bone Puppy, but Daddy is one step too far, man. Can't do it. I can't do the daddy stuff. I got the clear soliciting you. This is it. This is my Kamiyoshi. I accept it. I welcome it. What is there to accept? These are the inner workings of my mind, and I think it's beautiful here. I got the Rockwind one! Thank you for the face! Bone Puppy! Puppy! I got the most son! Thank you for the face! Gene Wilder in general, or just Willy Wonka? Just Willy Wonka. I don't really have a thing for actors. Even Michael Cera, it's mostly just Michael Cera's characters. I don't know what Michael Cera's like in real life, but I enjoy his role in every movie I've seen. I'm me! What have you done this time? I've done nothing except for, plan my debutante ball and then invite all of the, most gentlemanly of bachelors to my coming out ball. So that I must come out to society as a beautiful and regal woman of age. I'm so ready to be married off and my wedding to be paid off with a dowry. Clara, it's okay. Delulu is the Salulu. I agree. I stand by this message. That is my motto in life. Delulu is the Salulu of some age. How dare you! I am the best age, thank you. This is the perfect age to debut to society. I got the beloved follower. Thank you for the face. Well, I'm going to find a therapist later. I did nothing wrong. I got such a random move. Thank you for the face. Hey, Clara, what a nice set of guests your party has. I agree. Okay. I guess I'll introduce everyone. Okay. If we start at the right side, we've got. Oh, I like this song. Oh, wow. I should have added the Joker. Well, too late. We've got Bone Loki, and we've got Disco Goofy. We've got Jack Skellington. We've got Robin Hood. We've got Alistar. We've got Michael Cera. Michael Cera's not the waiter! He's one of the fine gentlemen this evening. Thank you. Michael Cera, we've got Willy Wonka, we've got Jack Sparrow, we've got Nick Wilde, we've got Loki, we've got Rivali, and we've got Mr. Wolf. Isn't Alistar asexual? We don't have to have sex to be in a long-term, platonic, loving marriage, okay? Unlike all of you, I don't view marriage as just sex. I am a fine lady of ripe age to be debuting to society. I don't think of things such as sex. I don't even know how it works. Huh. I could never. My mother would not explain such things to me, for I am no degenerate. I am a fine and upstanding lady of society. I will learn how the sags works on my wedding night with one of these fine gentlemen. Lies, ooh, apple harlot. Thou shalt not fool me, you seek to course the false god of mischief and Disney-topian delusions. How dare you! He is not a false prophet, he is the only prophet. But you know, that might be a problem. See, I feel like there's a power imbalance if I court a literal god. You know what I mean? I feel like that might be a little icky. So maybe I'll have to choose a gentleman of a bit more of a similar standing. So that there is no imbalance in our regality. Although it could also be fine to date into a, you know, a better family, so that my own family may prosper. I got the coins of me! Thank you for the maze! I broke my arm in the hedge maze. Can I sue your estate for the compensation? No! This isn't even my house. Don't ask whose house it is. And don't ask where the owners are. Clara, I'm begging you, see a therapist, please. My therapist says I'm fixed. I like how this music is also getting dramatic at the right time. Yeah! My therapist says I'm fixed, and there's no problems with me anymore. And nothing will ever be wrong with me ever again, especially when I finally am coming out to society as a beautifully regal woman, and I will find a beautiful partner to court, and we may or may not have sex. Such stamina to have so many suitor for such a small apple princess. I know, I'll be on the dance floor all night. If I must give each one of them a dance, I fear my legs will be so tired someone will have to carry me to my bedchambers. Oh, what a perfect waltz song. Seems so out of place. He is not! He is a beautifully regal gentleman. So long as he cuts his weird little stash. I don't know. Sometimes he has a weird little stash going on. And I'm like, sir, I don't know if that suits you. I have nothing wrong with a good stash if it suits the man. But I feel like in his case, I think he's trying to hide from his baby face. And I think he just needs to embrace it. You know what I mean? You do realize that marriage is what usually kills the sex life? Not true! Not when that's the only time you have sex. God! I am a woman of utmost society, okay? I am saving myself for a gentleman who will court me and then marry me and then will teach me about the sex. Unless it's Alistar, then he doesn't have to teach me about the sex. We can have a beautifully no sex marriage. I don't mind! Except then the kingdom may not be happy with no heirs. So perhaps I will have to find some way to get around this. Maybe if I court Alistar, I might have to get a second gentleman so that I can keep the queen happy. Our family name may not die with me. Better watch Michael Cera. If he gets too uncomfortable, he might leap out the balcony. No! Michael, no! You can't leave me. The return of a tofu diet is doing you well, madam. Oh, thank you. I know, it's making me so beautifully fertile for my debut. I must just be dripping in pheromones for all these gentlemen to have appeared tonight. We will have only the gankiest of offspring. By the end of the stream, UIP will eventually give birth to an entire infantry regiment ready to fight for her place on the throne. No! They can't have it. I will live forever. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. Careful, careful, your glass chastity cage is slipping. I have no such troubles. The next song may commence now, please. It has commenced, but it is very quiet. Why is this song so quiet in particular? Beethoven, why are you so quiet? Okay, I kind of hear it. Meow. You see he's deaf. Beethoven thinks he's playing. He's actually playing like a fake piano that doesn't make any noise, and everyone's just like, "Ah, yes, dear, you're doing very well. Wow." It's like when your sibling uses the controller and pretends it's you. Oh God! So Princess Belle's dress, eh? Are you looking for a gentleman who moonlights as a beast? I mean, if I was, I feel like there's a few gentlemen here that could, I feel like Mr. Wolf would probably be a good suitor for that, yes? The song is so quiet. Next! I demand the next song. Thank you. Yes, this is a good song. Thank you. Thank you, kind orchestra. Just realized you meant leg garter, not garter belt? Wait, a garter belt holds up your socks, right? And a leg garter just stays on your garter to... Well, I think it was originally... No. Was it originally to hold up a sock? Or is it just... Was it always just decorative? I think, yeah. Yeah! It probably came from... I think they made them for men. They had like those little sock garters. And then they were like, what if we did this for women, but they had no purpose, and they were sexy? Yeah. And then what if they lost them on the dance floor, and it was quite embarrassing, and then, oh no, they had to announce that the garter was missing because it is very expensive. It has a crown jewel on it. And then a fine gentleman finds it on the dance floor and presents it to the princess. Oh. Yes. La 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 la. This is me showing off my my operatic powers for the fine gentleman of the evening. La 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 la. Would you not like to court me, fine gentleman? Bats' eyelashes. Looks up into their eyes. Oh. Therapist or lobotomy, pick one. No! I do not need a lobotomy. My brain came with one. Thank you. I cannot be slutty, for I am a fine, fine lady of upper class, and I have had lessons in how to be a fine wife and woman of the house, barefoot and pregnant. I know how to use cutlery properly. I know that you must begin at the outermost cutlery and then work your way in, yes. What? I must be barefoot and pregnant to give my fine gentleman an heir. We must continue with the royal blood. Hopefully none of these gentlemen are my cousin. There are multiple garters on the dance floor. Which one is yours? What do you mean? No other ladies were allowed here tonight. One of them is probably Alistar's. I'm betting the other one is Loki's. The other one is mine. What? You know, I do not judge. I do not judge a fine gentleman for his choice of garter fashion. You know, I think you're allowed to wear whatever you prefer. Dearest lady of the Uwu, first we must ensure you are yoked in the grace of the Lord before marriage must be what is yoked? I'm scared. Yoked. Urban Dictionary. To get grabbed or pulled in a jerk-like manner by the neck or arm? Oh my god. Wow! I did not know gentlemen could be so unruly. Not that definition! I like that definition better than whatever you were thinking of. Clara, I'm gonna dance with Goofy. What? You dare try to steal my list of gentlemen for the evening for yourself? Well, the song ended. Oh! Yeah, we getting Dracula up in here. They will have to win a singing contest against the Apple King, Clara. It's not gonna happen. If you've heard him sing, there's no chance. Okay, people that would probably win against the Apple King for singing. First of all, Jack Skellington. Maybe Alistar? I don't really know Alistar that well, but I'm pretty sure I saw him singing, so... Willy Wonka. Loki? Loki has a singing song? A sing-song? Yeah! Danny Elfman does the singing for Jack. Yeah! So we've got at least... How many did I say? 3 contenders. 4? Maybe 4. Did Rob Schneider sing in the movie? I don't think he did. Okay, this is kind of freaking me out. I don't like this one. Can we skip? Next! Yes, play me Symphony number 5. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Rita by my side. Wrong song? Oh. La 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 la. La 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 la. I thought we were singing you. Clara, Goofy loves me. You cannot stop our love. What the heck, man? This is supposed to be a debutante ball for me. I am the one who is being fought over this evening. I should have put Koga in here. Dang it. And Inuyasha, they could have been in the corner fighting each other. Oh my god, and I forgot the vampire knight guy, Kaname. That's his name, right? Kaname. Akaku, 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 yurete, yume no hate. dibs on Bird Up! You mean Rivali? MTV Super Sweet Party? What does that mean? What is an MTV Super Sweet Party? Arigato Garjelly, thank you! Clara, please explain Michael Cera. His presence is absolutely sending me. I'm about to throw his goofy ass out the back windows. No! Michael Cera is a fine gentleman, okay? He's got a sort of awkward demeanor, and it is very, yes. He also has the ability to be very kind, and I believe he will be a loyal servant to the throne. And although he may not be a great fighter, we have knights for that, so we don't have to worry. It's not a quinceañera! That would mean that I'm 15. I am of beautiful debutante age. Actually, I think debutante age is technically 16. I saw the Gilmore Girls 5 times. I think that was right. What age debutante ball? If it's 16, I don't think 16 to 21. Okay, good. We're legal enough for some of these men. I think Loki's a few hundred years old, so 1,000? How old is Loki? 1,050! Oh, he ripe. Look! That is worse than Edward Cullen, huh? Oh, God. Oh, my. Edward Cullen is 104 in the first book, and Bella Swan is 17. Jack Skellington! Okay, here's the question, right? If they die, do they retain the age that they died at? Or do you consider, I guess age is more about maturity and experience, huh? So you better keep counting, okay? Jack Skellington age. I don't think he has a literal age, though. I don't think it's ever discussed. How old is Jack Skellington? What race is Jack Skellington? What the fuck? I love Google. He's skeleton race. Here's the thing. I don't think he was ever a human. I think he's just a being. You know? Yeah. He's existed since Halloween? Okay. How old is Halloween? 2,000 years ago. Okay, so he's older than Loki. 2 times older. The only fighting here is half of your one brain cell versus the other half. Good lord, woman. Rude! I may only have one brain cell, but it is powerful, okay? And I technically I have 2 brain cells, but I share the other one with Irie. Okay! Of course you watched Gilmore Girls. Ugh, I'm having PTSD flashbacks to my little sis watching marathons. I never saw it on TV. My aunt bought me the like disc boxes. If you're out on the road, I'm feeling lonely and so cold. All you have to do is call my name, and I'll be there on the next train. Ah! And then I rewatched it on Netflix like 2 other times. 3? I don't remember. I freaking loved that show, man. So good. Sharing is caring! I'm not sharing, my gentlemen! Not until I choose one. And then you all may fight over the rest. I don't know. Here's the thing. It's not only about love. It's also about who will give me a proper heir. And for that, I feel like Alistar may have to forfeit. Simply because I do not think he can produce an heir. I must think of the throne, okay? I cannot be selfish in my endeavors. Alistar is a deer demon, so? It's not about that. It's about the fact that he doesn't want to have sex. Not that I would know how it works because I am a fine lady. However, if he is not interested in such activities, then I shan't force it upon him. Even though we need an heir. And therefore, I must choose another suitor for the throne. It would not be wise to not have an heir, because then that would mean that my sibling would have rights to the throne for her own children. And this cannot be. We cannot allow this, okay? You don't have an issue with animals? Look! They're not animals. They're gentlemen. Is that Nick and Robin Hood in the background? Yeah. And also Rivali. Although I don't know if Rivali counts as an animal because he's kind of a god, but there's also Mr. Wolf. And Goofy kind of counts, I guess. Have we decided that Goofy is a dog or a cow yet? Or I guess technically a bull. I'm still undecided. He's a dog, but he dates a... Sorry, I'm getting entranced to this music. I didn't expect a man's voice so suddenly in my ears. Yes. Okay, this will do. Yes, I quite appreciate this music. I wasn't sure at first, but it pleases me. Jimmy Fallon was in my dream last night. I was thinking of adding Jimmy Fallon, but I decided against it. Did him a favor, don't remember what, and he offered me a Taco Bell in return. Don't usually eat Taco Bell, so this was odd all around. I'm putting this on you, either way. By the way, full Fallon Kidman clip is on media. Oh, I saw! I freaking saw, man. Oh my god. Oh! Wait! Wait. Oh my god, is there a... If there's a PNG, wait, I might have to add someone. Wait, what's his name? Okay, wait. Okay, wait, let me check. Images? Tools? Tools? Transparent. Arigato, card jelly, thank you! You should make them all fight to the death for your affection. I'm putting my bets on Michael Cera. No! Michael Cera is not a fighter. This is not fair to him and his calm demeanor. Man, there's no full body transparency. Dang it! He would have been such a good addition. Maybe next time, Professor Fig. I'm sure you say that a lot. Wait, what do I say a lot? Mode. Riposo. D'amor. Oh. Did you just say Queen Victoria? Excuse you? The UAP was too stunned to speak a little bit. Yeah, the song suddenly coming in kind of freaked me out at first. Oh, it's over. Oh. What's next? Oh, okay. My opera is not for free. It is for the fine gentleman of this evening. So that I may find a suitor, I must show off all of my talents, including my finger wiggle, my operatic, and also how I drop it to the floor. And that is how I lost my garter on the dance floor this evening. Goofy was originally named Dippy Dog? Ew. I'm gonna get him out of here just for that. I'm sorry, Goofy. Who wanted him again? You can have him. What a stupid name. Dippy Dog. The fuck? I can't do it! What if he asked me to call him Dippy? Oh. So far, no Goofy or Dippy Dog. And no Alistar, for he cannot provide me with heirs for the throne. Such is life. We still have a fine many other suitors tonight. Although I do worry for the virility of Willy Wonka. What? These are things I must seriously consider for my courtship. If I do not, I will let down the kingdom. This cannot be done. Should have invited Twink Wonka. Thank you, Clara. Is this a polyamorous kingdom? No! It's just that I must choose a suitor from all of these fine gentlemen on my debutante ball. Do you prefer Gene Wilder or Timothy Chalamet? I like Willy Wonka. If Loki was a brony, would you still accept him? How brony are we talking? Are we talking like he watches it and is like defending the story? Or are we talking like he wants to have sexual relations with the ponies? Wait, but he is at... Oh, he did... Yeah. I mean... Okay, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, you could be a brony. Oh, this works out perfectly with my... What was it called? What's it called again? My new hobby that I will definitely take up. The one where you RP as a horse rider. What's that one again? Equestrian hobby horsing. Yeah, yeah. 클라라입니다. 안녕하세요. Wait, how do I say? Is there even a way to say this? Wait, I need to debell something first. Korean. Wait. I don't know how it's gonna translate debutante ball. 저는 데뷔 무도 회의를 통해 사회에 데뷔합니다. 네, 감사합니다. 좋아. If I hobby horse, it will be perfect. It's fine. Although I think there may be an issue with another one of the fine gentlemen here tonight, and that is Robin Hood. For I think he already has not only a partner, but a princess. I don't know if this will do. I'm pretty sure they got married at the end of the movie. What is he doing here? Yeah, Maid Marian. Wendy, what? Are you thinking of Peter Pan? She doesn't have to know. What the hell, man? I do. I don't know how that would work in the kingdom. But I feel like they might find a way to make it so that... Yeah, because he would marry me. And then that would make him king of the throne. And then any children he would have with Maid Marian would be up for the throne because they are his kin. We can't have this. You thought it was Peter Pan? That's not Peter Pan, that's Robin Hood. Robin Hood is a gentleman. Peter Pan is a child. And also a little bit of a little shit. He's a little bit of a brat. What is a king consort? King consort. The husband of a queen regnant? Why does it keep... What is regnant? Queen regnant. Noun. Droning sea. Queen, a female monarch. Queen, the wife, widow of a king. What is a queen regnant? Like a concubine? What? No, it says regnant. It doesn't say regent. It says regnant. It says regnant right here. I'm just reading Google and it says regnant, okay? Everybody laughing at me. Well, it's wrong. Well, take it up with Wikipedia. Man, I'm gonna look it up now. Regnant. No, it's a word. Raining. It's from the word raining. Off with your heads. Everyone who dared question my superiority in the English language. Thank you. I feel like I would make a good Queen of Hearts. Someone needs to cast me in a musical of Alice in Wonderland. Is there a musical of Alice in Wonderland? Probably not. There's not a whole lot of songs in Alice in Wonderland, except for cats and rabbits will reside in fancy little houses and be dressed in shoes and hats and trousers. Wait, okay, everybody shut up. I need to get Loki's attention. Wait, I don't remember how it goes. I stormsfärd jag vandrar alene över isbrytar jag mig fram i äpplehagen stormar igen en vänner och synga när kommer du hem. Thank you. Thank you. You walked into my debutante ball. I must say, the hors d'oeuvres are very nice. I am enjoying these small egg sandwiches supplied by the egg sandwich man. Who is also an option for fine gentleman of the evening. However, he must stay in the kitchen making more of these sandwiches. And also, I'm not sure if his social standing will be good enough for the throne, but if he can produce a fine heir of the throne, then maybe I can oversee it. It's fine. Yes, a mere present? Look! Sometimes it's about the heart, okay? Technically, a few of these are kind of peasants. We've got Robin Hood, who steals from the rich to give to the poor. We've got Nick Wilde, who does similar, except he gives to himself. And then we've also got Mr. Wolf, who is similar to Nick Wilde in that aspect. So Robin Hood is only a noble after he marries Princess Marion. Maiden Marion? She's a princess, I'm pretty sure. You're telling me the servants have a chance too? If they provide such good services, such as the egg sandwiches, and they run them out to me, yes. Robin Hood was of noble birth? Wait, really? Wait, what? There you go. That's it, the egg sandwich guy is my new Oshi. Unfortunately, I did not have any gifts of him. Or PNGs? Yeah. Unfortunate, I know. Arigato, Mr. Mortified! Thank you for these! Hello, it is me, Egg Sandwich Man. Marry me. What a boring love confession! I shan't! I refuse. Never mind. Egg Sandwich Man has led me down with this sad excuse of a proposal. Where is monologue? I have not come here after watching 2.5 seasons of Bridgerton just to be proposed to in such a half-assed way. Where is my beautiful monologue of beautiful words? Where is the confession of I burn for you? Ah! You burn for me. Ah! It is what it is. Please. Robin was lord and friend of King Richard. Oh. Oh wait, so he was a lord. Oh. I don't really know the difference between a lord and a prince and a duke. But I know that in Bridgerton they just call everybody lord. They go, my lord. And my lord. Sorry, I had a bad thought. I think Loki is already married to me. No! You have to fight me for him. And I don't play nice. Not when Loki's on the line. Lords have been knighted by a king? Oh. So wait, can you be a duke and a lord? Because I'm pretty sure in the show she called the duke a lord. Like she called him my lord. So what does that mean? Does that mean he's a duke, but he's been what's the word? La la, to save a rich like me. Is that what this song is? I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. It's Amazing Grace! I burned the dinner that was meant for you. Does that count as burning for you? Yes. If you were thinking of salacious things while you were doing so, and you were so distracted by the thoughts of my uwu apple body, then I may forgive, yes? Depends on the story. Sometimes he's just a Yale man. What is a Yale man? Yale man. A man holding and cultivating a small landed estate. A freeholder. Oh. Na 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 na. Noel, 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 Noel. Why are they Christmas songs? I don't know. Wait, I can't read the full name. Gosh damn it. Yes, I can. I have the Polly Orange Man. Thank you. By the way, Your Highness, I am just catching up on episodes of Kaching podcast with you and Irie, and I am dying from laughing so hard from you two's craziest conversations. Thank you. I hope we can bring it back this week. I think I thought of a good topic for us. Hopefully Irie does not pass. Hopefully she recovers in speedy time, yes. Arigato, thank you. Good night, Clara. Good luck with getting hitched. Thank you. I need it. Oh, this is the can. I shall do the can and flash my bloomers to these fine gentlemen. And then maybe one of them will catch my eye. Oh, wonderful. Lewd? A little bit. Scandalous? Possibly. Horrible? Definitely not. Oh, wait! Wait. I have to get a PNG real fast. Wait. Tools, transparent. Everybody hold up a second. This is important. We're adding gentlemen into the mix here. Okay, downloaded. Perfect. Where's my download folder? Thank you. Here we go. You can go right. You can go over there. Covered by chat, but you know. There we go. Wait, he's kind of small. I don't think he's actually that small though. He might have to be a bit bigger. The thing is, then he's gonna cover up Nick Wilde. Okay, we're putting him in the back so he doesn't cover up Nick Wilde. There we go. Perfect. Jafar is mine, okay? I went to Disney. I cried when I tried to take a picture of him because he scared me. He came up to me and took my hand, and then he touched his plastic beard to my hand, and I was like, oh my god. And his big, scary plastic mask looked back down at me, and then I fell in love. Oh my god, he does mind control, doesn't he? But does he have shadow henchmen like Loki does? I get to sit to you! Ari's gonna bring out the plushie because Clara's gonna be broken after this. Yes, broken from all my dancing on the dance floor with all these fine gentlemen. Yes, my legs will be quite tired after this evening, indeed. You may be the reason why men like Jafar exist. What? Men like Jafar exist? Where? Where? I just want a man who wants me so much that he'll try to take over the kingdom and then steal a magic lamp, and then he just burns for me so desperately that he will mind control me into loving him. That's called Stockholm Syndrome. Frollo! Yeah, actually. Like fire, hellfire. Except Frollo's, I feel like Frollo's a lot meaner than Jafar is. You know what I mean? I feel like Frollo's quite a bit meaner. And also at the end, Jafar turns into a genie. Spoilers. Which means, what is an AUB? What does that mean? I don't understand this RP, this not RP, this fanfic jargon. What is AUB? Abnormal uterine bleeding. What the fuck? the next time I am feeling ill, I can assume that I have this. When something isn't quite right with a girl's periods. What? Dysfunctional? What? It can sound worse than it is. Oh. Never mind, that's boring. Where's Scar from The Lion King? I'm gonna be honest, I think I've seen The Lion King a total of once. And that was like a few years ago. I didn't own The Lion King or anything, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I think there was one line in The Lion King from Scar that I really liked. But I don't remember what it was. Okay, here's the thing, right? I'm very into words and the way they are said. That was gonna be the end of my sentence, okay? I don't like ASMR. I don't like whispering and stuff. And I don't like to in my ear holes. However, I appreciate a good choice of words in dialogue and the way in which they are said sometimes. You know! How long is this song? Is this the second can-can? Why is the can-can again? Okay, wait. Thank you, God, Jelly, arigato! Absolutely based pick. I'll be taking Jafar now. Have a good night. Get NTR, you small green goof. What the heck? Ba 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 ba. You can't have him. He just got here. Arigato, God, little Hell's Wrath. Thank you. Your thoughts on zigzag? No, wait, not zigzag. I don't want zigzag. How dare you? I don't. Oh my god, but the thief and the cobbler! I should have added tack! I love tack. Is there... Ew! Oh my god, I remember this video game. What the hell? That's not the tack I was thinking of, but I remember this game! Ah! No! Where's tack? Tack thief. Yes. Yes. Color transparent, please. No, it doesn't exist. No! I'm so sad. I love tack. I'm pretty sure that tack was my first cartoon crush, or my first, like, crush ever. I'm pretty sure it was tack. I love tack. And before you ask, there was no PNG of Major Bedhead, and that is why he also is not in attendance this evening. La 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 la. What? You came here for the UAP, and I know it. Who would not want to court such a beautifully regal princess? I wonder how tall the UAP would be. I feel like 3 foot. How tall is 3 feet? I can't. Apple height? That's very small. Maybe 3 apples, like Hello Kitty. Oh my god, that means a lot of these gentlemen are kind of huge. I don't know how I feel about this. 20 feet! 1.2 meters is 3 feet? That's actually pretty tall. That's like up to... Up to like a door handle, maybe? Kind of. I think. What am I hiding under this dress? First of all, I was hiding a garter, but it has been misplaced. Second of all, my bloomers. And under my bloomers, I'm hiding my big old badonkadonk. Thank you. You must understand, okay? It is not ladylike in high society to just twerk on demand, even though I am very good at it. Surely it would help me find a suitor who could appreciate my beautifully bouncing movements. However, not tonight. Not at my coming out ball. And also, no shoes. For I am presenting to the men this evening that I am prepared to be barefoot and pregnant. And make a beautiful heir for them. Or heirs. Whatever they would prefer. Yes. La 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 la. Wait, is it the marriage one? Who's marrying me? La 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 la. What do you mean, why bare feet? Cause that's how you're supposed to be trad wife. You're supposed to be barefoot and pregnant. In the kitchen. To the hospital, to the ward, to the ward, to the wristband on my wrist. All these inmates, what? No, inmate is for jail. All these patients crawl. Oh, screech, screech, motherfucker! Oh, screech, screech, goddamn. Shock collars, what? No! No! But our kids will be 3-foot tiny goblins? Not true! I can produce a tall heir, okay? Do not think so little of me simply because I am small. Haven't you ever heard of like little people having not little people children? Yeah! Big things can come from little people, okay? I am very tiny. I am pocket-sized. Maybe. Pocket, no! No! I can't believe you would make such inferences about my body. Ah! How ungentlemanly. What does it mean that I'm equipable? What does that mean? How uncouth indeed. I have to do anything you. Is being barefoot and pregnant more or less weird than being pregnant and like in high heels? I feel like being in high heels while pregnant would suck. I have no experience on the matter, but I feel like not being pregnant and in heels already kind of sucks. So I get a lot of friendly facing you. Purely from a perspective in respect to the other characters in her head, is about 5 feet wide and 4 feet tall. Imagine that in person. I am not so wide! My head is, and that is because I have such a big giganto brain. I am very smart. They are not there for the tatas or the rump. They are there for the jiggly wiggly giggly tum. Yeah, that's how I got all these fine gentlemen to come here this evening. I simply went outside, and I went to the town square, and I pretended to, you know, drop my handkerchief, and I went, oh no, I must pick it up, and then I on my way down I went, and then I picked it up. And then on the way back up, I went... And then I continued walking. And they were all so rizzed by my beautiful jiggly wiggly. And as I was walking by, I said, I will be coming out to society this evening. If you would care to stop by. And here they all are. Yes, my feminine wiles. Oh, this is the sugar plums. Like from the Barbie movie. What? You haven't seen the Barbie Nutcracker? That's the best Nutcracker with the rat guy. And the Nutcracker. And Barbie and Kelly as the fairies. I get the card jelly to you. How quaint, Miss Apple Princess. What mayhaps will you do with thy badonkadonk? May I inquire about the possible collision to my countenance with thine regal posterior? What? Post haste! I don't know if I don't know if I appreciate the way you rush me, sir. I do not like being rushed. I do things on my own time. How dare! The only thing that will be meeting with a posterior is the guard's hand to yours as they spank those evil thoughts from you. Hey, I thought I'd be you! Clara from Gig, the only children you can have is Lord Farquaad. You mean Markiplier? Markiplier. Markiplier's from that place that has that convention for games. Cincinnati. Don't ask how I know that. I know very strange trivia about YouTubers, okay? I don't know. I don't even know where Cincinnati is. Where is Cincinnati? It's in Ohio! Damn. La 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 la. La 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 la. I don't know how I remember that, honestly. I just remember there's a convention there. And I think he did something for the convention. And it was because he lived there? I don't know. I have a strange brain, okay? I get the same as you. I curse thee to birth only those resembling characters from Shrek. I'm okay with Puss in Boots. Who else? Are there any sexy characters in Shrek? Shrek characters. There's gotta be at least one, right? I mean, Maleficent is technically... La la la. La 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 la. I like how one of the characters is just called Old Woman. I mean, in terms of looks from the Shrek franchise, I feel like Puss in Boots is probably the best option. If we're not counting Maleficent, because Maleficent is in the mirror, right? Shrek but human? Ew! No! The gingerbread man? Nah, gingerbread man kind of weird. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh wait, there's the princess's mom, Fiona's mom. Fiona's mom kind of cute. Okay, this isn't bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The big bad wolf? I don't remember what he looks like. You know what? Charming isn't terrible either. Oh, the big bad wolf. Yeah! Yeah, I'd have to imagine him out of drag, but... Not do the roar, kid! I don't even... I only know what that is because of TikTok. Because I never saw... Is that from the third movie? I think I saw it once. It wasn't great. I didn't watch it again. Yeah, I feel like... Okay, the Shrek unofficial... Just now off at the top of my head tier list... is probably Puss in Boots. And then... Fiona's mom. Prince Charming. The Big Bad Wolf. Donkey. And then the cookie. And then like the dragon, yeah. What do you mean no? No! I feel like that's a pretty good list. Yeah! And then everybody else. Pinocchio sucks and is also a child, but not really a child. I feel like the blind mice? No. No. Also, honestly, yeah, Farquaad isn't terrible. He's just a meanie. But he's not that bad. Good morning! The dance is going beautifully. Shrek Smasher Pass? Pass. Disgusting. He takes earwax out of his ear and makes candles out of it. And he's also very uncouth. He's just making all kinds of bodily noises constantly. He's not a gentleman. Can't have it. When a donkey is literally, like, a donkey has more table manners than you do? You know you messed up. Syndrome? What, from The Incredibles? No! Shrek is the best gentleman? No! Shrek tries to eat the hand soup. And he is not charming! I would so take Donkey over Shrek. How dare you? Donkey is funny, and he can make little noises when you're on long car rides. He can go pop, 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 pop. Wait, how do I? And then I can do it back. I can go. And then the driver will drive us over the edge because he just wants to end it all. Baymax! Baymax is a gentleman. Yeah. Yeah, I like Baymax. Oh my god, I love Baymax. I saw that in theaters. I saw that in the Disney theaters, bro. Oh my god. Baymax is a child? Baymax is a robot. Clara's female donkey. Constantly singing. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. Yes, quite. Yeah, Donkey literally rizzes a dragon by accident. Okay? Donkey's got it freaking going on. Hello? The cold certainty of steel? See, the good thing about... Well, first of all, Baymax is nice and plushy. Because he's supposed to be huggable. Know what I mean? Thank you, God Jelly Arigato! Good heavens, I feel quite a pain in my buttocks. I apologize, madame. Perhaps we got off on the wrong foot. Mayhaps we try a different one. Are you telling me you're looking at my feet? Is that what this is about? You got a fetish of the pediatric kind? Is that what that means? What is a pediatric? What is... I feel like that's for kids. Wait. That's... I was thinking pied. Wait. What is foot? Wait. Medical term for feet. A podiatrist, yeah. Of the... was. Oh, Lord. I have to simply if your donkey does... What? If your donkey does that... If you're donkey... Okay, if I'm donkey, does that mean that you marry Saya since she's a dragon? Maybe? Saya's thumbnail was looking pretty sexy today, but I don't remember what it was. What was it? Why did I think Saya's thumbnail was sexy today? she edited herself onto something, but I don't remember what it was, and I thought it was sexy. And I thought of going in there and telling her how sexy it was, but I had to start streaming. Big Chungus, yeah! Bugs Bunny, yeah. Love me some Bugs. I should have added Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny. Images. Tools. Tools. Transparent. And a happy new year. Good tidings we get. Oh, this one's kind of... Ew, I hate the drawing style for it, though. One of them has, like, slut eyes. Okay, whatever, we'll just... Oh! Whatever, we'll just add this normal one. It's fine. Is he with Lola? No. And your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a happy new year. There we go. There's Bugs Bunny. You can go back here with these guys. I feel like he's pretty short, so that probably works. You a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Where was I? Ah! I hit the red forest, thank you! Clara, when the divine being made you, there was nothing that he left undone. I ought to give God greater thanks than any other living man in the whole world, because it has granted me to see with my eyes what my soul has desired. Oh my god. That was a pretty good monologue, you know what? I appreciate this. Thank you, kind gentlemen. This monologue will do. Yes, indeed. Quite. I must say, if I received such a monologue in spoken form, maybe a little slow on some of the syllables. Yes. I may even swoon. I may need someone to catch me. Yes. Abandoned stream before we end it all. We end in a list? No! I meant podiatric. Look, today I learned the difference between podiatry and pediatrics, okay? And it's a very important distinction. Thank you. I hit the potato side, thank you! Guard Jelly is hereby proclaimed the foot czar. That sounds like a noble role. Like you're in charge of giving foot massages at the royal palace, but like in Agrabah. I don't know why the Tsar, the Z there is giving me, it's giving Agrabah. I don't know why. I get the derpiest derp, thank you. I regret not putting my name on the what? On the I don't know. That's what you get for sending things anonymously. What? Who is Connor? Why do I keep seeing comments about who? La 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 la. What is this? Why do I know this song? La 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 la. Freddy Fazbear? It's from some horror game. Is it Freddy Fazbear? Oh my god, it is. How you doing, yo? Thank you. Alas, I must retire. Fare thee well, Apple Princess and chat. Please do not pick a furry. You're not genetically compatible. That's what you think. You don't know my genetics. You do not know of the percentage of feral. Could you imagine you do a 23andMe? You get it back and it says you're 10% wolf. You're just like, huh? Ow! I got the crumbles to you. Originally a foot freak. Consider our partnership relationship done. Man, I didn't know podiatrics is where Crumple draws the line. Heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. It's friggin' joy to the world, man. Wow. The Lord has come, and they're all at my ball. They're fighting over me, the old apple princess, and I will be the queen. Yes, I will be the queen. I will be the queen when one marries me. Yes, my fine gentlemen. This evening, one of you will have the chance to riz me. And then we shall be married. And we shall reign over the Apple Kingdom together. It will be a glorious evening, where everyone who did not get a chance to marry me will be invited, just so there could be a bit of drama. For someone to say, I object! And they come up to me and they're like, Clara, ooh, Apple Princess, you don't understand. And then they give a monologue about how much they love me. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I need a moment to think. And then I run away from the altar and I shield myself in my chambers. We must postpone the wedding! This is perfect. I'm getting great ideas for my character AI. And I drop my garter again! And that's when a third prince finds it. And he brings them to my chambers. And then he confesses his true intentions. And then, right before we kiss, another gentleman opens the door! Perfect. And then suddenly, Jafar comes in from the window, breaking the glass. And he grabs me. And he goes, haha, bye y'all. And then he steals me away into the night. And everybody goes, no! And that Jack Skellington comes out and he's like, I will find her! And then he finds Zero. And he goes, Zero! Get the reindeer ready. Yeah, then meanwhile, Jafar is mind controlling me to love him. Wow. Oh my God. And then Mr. Wolf is making a plan to get me back. He's being very coordinated. He's like, okay, I'm gonna sneak in. We're gonna get a pulley, a lever. We're gonna get me to go from the ceiling, and then we're gonna do it like Spy Kids. And I thought out of really facing you. Woman after polygamy becomes mainstream. What? No! The point of it isn't to be polygamy. The point of it is for them to fight for my affections and then for me to choose one of them. Thank you. Yes. Also, I believe polygamy is when the man can have multiple wives. I forget what it's called when it's the woman. Wait, what is... Oh, I forgot to get the Wait, no, I got Bugs Bunny. Okay, polygamy opposite. Polyandry? Yeah. I don't have energy for polyandry, man. Too much gosh dang work. Oh, I got the crumbles. Thank you. Clara is the face of if you throw me to the wolves, I'll come back pregnant. Me. What the fuck? What? Except it's not really a meme. Freak. By the way, you should pick me. Why? What have you to offer me? Should pick me is not a monologue. Out with you. Any proposal to be done to me must be done in monologue form. Yes. Thank you. You reign over it. Clara's already tried to put the Apple King in the fruit juicer already. Look. He is not fit to rule anymore. It is time for a new king. One that... Never mind, I'm not gonna end that sentence. I was going to mention my loins, and I decided against it. I have been crowned the second Tsar below Potato Tsar. I am now the Foot Tsar. Also, you almost made that foot joke into something much worse. Wheezing at me too. I didn't make dough! I can't even afford a tower PC, let alone a private island. What the fuck? Oh! Are you saying that if you could... Is this just about monetary insufficiency? Is that what you're telling me? Guards! I got the Timothy, thank you! Give me like 10 minutes. Wait, what? 10 minutes for... Oh my god, he's gonna do something uncouth. Not to the UAP! Spare me! I am too small and jiggly and wiggly. Oh my god. Clara, it's been over an hour and a half and nobody attempted to approach you even once! They're just not into you, girl, and no amount of Delulu can fix that. What do you mean? We've already got a plot going here. Jafar just kidnapped me. You see, I was going to marry, Jack Sparrow, yes. I was going to marry Jack Sparrow because he was very, you know, his way of speaking just got to me somehow. So I was going to marry Jack Sparrow, but then suddenly, out from the what are they called? Not piers. I can't remember what they're called. The rows of seats in a church. Whatever. And then Nick Wilde comes up and he goes, "No! You cannot marry them! The pews! Yes! You cannot marry him! For I am your one and only. I burn for you, Clara. UAP. I burn for you like no other. I burn for you like the sun burns for the moon, but shan't ever meet it because gravity. And the one keeping us from each other. The earth with its gravitational pulls is Jack Sparrow. And yet, I, the sun, am at the center of it all. I am at the center of your universe, UAP! You cannot live without me! I will burn for you for eternity! And then, yeah. And then that's when I steal myself away to my chambers and I go, oh my gosh, I have to think things through. Ah! And then I go back to my chambers, and then that's when I lose my garter. Yes, I lose my garter, and then Rivali comes in, and he's like, "Wow, miss, you seem to have misplaced your garter. Yes, no, actually, I feel like this is Michael Cera. Yes, this is a good role for Michael Cera. Never mind Rivaldi. This is Michael Cera. Michael Cera. Michael Cera comes in. And he's very awkward, and he's like, you misplaced your intimates when you were running away. Yes, sorry. And he's like, I'll just go now, and I'm like, no, wait. You appear as though you have something you'd like to say. And he goes, yes, well, you see, I was quite smitten with you on the dance floor, and I wanted to say something, but my nerves. And then I go, oh my gosh. And then our faces get real close. And then all of a sudden, that's when Rivali opens the door. And Rivali's like, UAP? And then he sees us together and he's like, oh, what is happening here? And that's when Jafar bursts in from the window, breaking the glass all over the room. The darkness of night. And he grabs me and he goes, bye, y'all. And then he disappears with me in hand. And then everyone is alerted. And then Jack Skellington calls upon Zero to use his nose to guide the reindeer, and he goes on a search for me. And then Mr. Wolf plans out a heist to go to to try to get me back. And Bugs Bunny is like, I'm on my way there. I think I made a wrong turn somewhere. And Goofy is still getting it down on the dance floor. Yeah. This is so great. What about Sonic? What about Sonic? I have no feelings towards Sonic whatsoever, okay? I'm pretty sure I watched that cartoon, but I barely remember it. This is the ultimate showdown. But for my affections, yes. Yes. Which cartoon? I don't remember. Whatever was on TV. I barely remember it because I remember the characters, but I don't know. I remember the Kirby cartoon. Some bird outside just made the weirdest noise. It went, wow, wow. I got the simply you. For new viewers, please note that the Clara AI has been exclusively trained off of AO3 accounts. I have it written on AO3, and I don't even read AO3 because I tried to read AO3, and the fan fictions suck. It's all like Reader X Loki. Also, you're married, and I'm like, ew, why do we start off married? Where's my slow burn? What the hell is this? Or it's like, okay, Reader X Loki, and you're in another universe where you are a magical being, and I'm like, I don't want to be a magical being. You know, I made an AO3 account thinking that I would make a fanfic because no one else could, clearly. Everyone else's sucked. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a fanfic. And then that's when I found Character AI. So I didn't need to anymore. Thank you. I get the crumbles to you. Hark, you sodden wench. What? I should be your lawful betrothed. I may not have a palace to offer, but all that is not nailed down can be ours. If you've the heart for it, we will etch a path of infamy throughout this world. Everything ripe for our picking. I don't like how you called me a sodden wench. I'm gonna be quite honest. I will think on this. I do like the rest of your monologue. It is quite pleasing. But I do not appreciate the use of the word sodden wench. Look, I'm very specific about word usage, okay? I was talking to someone in the DMs about Bridgerton. And there's one scene in particular that's been stuck in my head since I saw it. And it's from the first season, guys. I'm halfway through the third season. And this scene is still in my head. And it's this scene where he's like getting ready to, like, you know, he's kissing on this girl, you know. But like, I don't think he actually kissed her yet. I think he's like getting close. And she's like, and he's like, do you want me to stop? That right there, that ruined me. I still think about it. I am going to explain to you why this is such good writing, okay? Here's the thing, right? Okay, we need to get close and intimate for this one, okay? Okay. So basically, right? You could ask a lady, do you want me to continue? But that requires an answer. You know what I mean? Like, if she, like, that basically is asking her to beg for it. You know what I mean? If you want me to continue, you have to say something. You know what I mean? Whereas if you say, do you want me to stop? If she doesn't say anything, that means no. You know what I mean? And she only has to speak if she doesn't want it, which is like a good thing, you know? It's like a protest, you know what I mean? But it's not asking her to speak up about her fantasies of wanting you to continue. And that is why this line in particular is so good. Do you want me to stop? And then he asks it again! He asks it twice in a row! And he looks her in her eyes! And he goes, do you want me to stop? And she's just like, ah! And she doesn't say anything. It was great. It was so attractive. And that is why asking if you would like, if someone would like you to stop over asking if they would like you to continue is superior. Thank you. I will go back into my ballroom now. I felt like that was important for me. Oh, so good. I'm very particular about word choice, okay? Something about the word choice there was just very good. No! I don't like the word wedge! La 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 la. Arigato, Killiman, thank you. It's good to see that Clara Kaminari Kara's Delulu levels are at a normal level. Can't wait to watch the character AI filter breakdown crying later tonight. The problem with character AI is that they're too corrupted. Because everyone uses the really good ones for nefarious deeds. And it makes it very hard to have a bot that will just try to jump at you. Man! Why are they all so horny? Ah! I got not a friendly facing you. Oh God, why do good girls like bad guys? I've had this question for a very long time. I don't like bad guys. Wait, oh God, I can't read that. Why is it so hard to read? Why is it in white? YouTube. Maybe it's because I have... Do I have a setting on? Why is it white? Why is the rating white? It hurts my eyeballs. Hello, Raiders! Thank you for the raid! Welcome to my debutante ball. Dark mode! Okay, but why is it white and then the text is white? Why would it do that? It's a little dumb. Welcome to my wonderful debutante ball, where I am trying to find a beautiful suitor. I have something against white when it's on a white background with white text. It hurts! Hallelujah! 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 Sorry. I'm drunk! I may or may not have had my fair share of the champagne this evening. Yes. Wait, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm not into bad guys. I'm into redeemable guys. And also Michael Cera. You know... Wait, Willy Wonka's not a bad guy. He killed some kids, but they deserved it. Yeah, Goofy's not a bad guy either. Yeah, he's a little bit of a bad father at the beginning. But then he learns, you know? It's okay. Robin Hood is never a bad guy either. And neither is Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington's just a little naive. And neither is Bugs Bunny. Neither is Rivali. Rivali's always a good... He's kind of a dick. But he's not a bad guy. Jack Sparrow is questionable. Nick Wilde was a bad guy. Also Mr. Wolf. But they both change. And Loki was never a bad guy, okay? Loki can kill all of New York. I don't care. They could never make me hate you, Loki! Bugs has been noticed as a bully? I mean, he uses a lot of sarcasm, yeah. But it's mostly against, like, dumb people. And, like, big meanies. He's misunderstood, yeah! You gotta watch the scenes that were cut out, okay? He never wanted the throne. He was so happy for Thor. And then he found out all this other stuff. Loki, Neil. God, I wish he'd tell me to... Yep, I would just go over there. Kneel to Loki. Wait, how do I kneel? How do I... There. Oh god, I'm getting smaller! Actually, I guess I would be smaller. Wait, is that to scale probably? Here. Okay, wait. I'm gonna bow. bowing. Wait, chat, get out of the way! Okay. There we go. Oh, my lord! My savior, my god, my Asgardian prince. The music ended. I feel awkward now. Look, I needed a moment, okay? You can go back. Oh, Lord. I thought I'd be Grizzly to you. Clara, 3 words. Loki RP when? Also, this is awesome. Thank you. Loki? I can't RP with Loki in front of you guys. I can't do it. It's so wrong. You don't understand! I shared this screenshot of when I first used the audio option, and it literally, my voice control was on, and it caught my reaction in 4K. I'm just like, ha ha, oh. Was so messed up. Oh god, wait, where am I? Missed stuff. I got the potato side to you. As the Tsar of potatoes, I can offer you your own private Idaho. What? You can offer me Idaho? Like, the place? Also, this is the song we skipped last time because it sucks, because it's quiet. I don't appreciate this. La 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 la. I get the menu of his class. I need more. Thank you for that face. I agree. I need so much more than life has given me at this moment. How's my shoulder? It's not really my shoulder. It's like, okay, in my upper arm, I don't know, it's closer to the armpit. It's like, imagine the armpit, like when your arms are down. Imagine your armpit and then like a little lower on your arm. That's where I've got like a weird feeling. And then my like a little higher than my wrist and down goes numb. So I don't know what happens. You're having a heart attack. Well, it's been 4 days. This is a long heart attack. I got tired of the spoon. Our holy apple princess, may you please give back the baby RP and eradicate the filth of the furry RP. Please, I beg you, for those who have not been informed, the baby RP was not a good enough punishment for some. And we have since, we have changed things a little bit. It is now the furry RP. We now send people to the furry RP. Not testicular cancer! How am I gonna give heirs to my throne? I got the foot czar! Thank you! Alright, so according to my superior potato czar, okay. My responsibility is to give foot massages. Nice. I offer the shiny summer soul package for... You're gonna charge me $69.99 USD. However, I'll give you the Fuji Apple discount for 9,999 yen, along with a free apple-scented foot lotion. Okay, is it only apple-scented, or is it also apple-flavored? This will make me reconsider my bid. I got this to you. Clara endorses ableist bullying based? Wait, who did I bully? I did no such thing. Oh, I didn't bully anybody. I would never. Da 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 da. Blah 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 blah. Classical music always makes me think of Bugs Bunny, because it always makes me think of the opera. With the unicorn, the really fat unicorn, and then Bugs Bunny is in drag, and then Elmer Fudd is like, kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit. Wait, what are the Bugs Bunny opera lyrics? Yeah, what's up, Doc? What's cooking? What's up, Doc? Where's the we turn my wolf, a longing burns deep inside me. We turn my wolf. I don't remember how that part really goes. It was beautiful though. I had the cripples. Ew, yeah, instead of crying and shit, we yiff now. Yes, quite. I have to be high. They give me the face. Yeah, What's Up Doc was so good. And it starts with like a nice head massage at the barber. Oh my god, I remember this so well. I have to shout out you. They give me the face. Meow. 我们一起学猫叫。 Meow, 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 meow. Look, everyone started posting animal gifs in there anyway. I was just doing y'all a favor. Chia! I want a chia pet. Oh my god, could you imagine? A UAP chia pet? Where would the hair grow? Like what? You know how sometimes they have like funny places? I feel like it shouldn't be my hair. I feel like it should be my tongue. But I don't know how that would work logistically. I have to think about this a little longer. Have you ever seen... what's that called? What was that movie? It was like a collection of stories, not Goosebumps. I think it was from the 80s. It was based off of books. And they put it all... This is the scary one. I don't like this one. Can we continue? Okay. Tales from the Crypt Keeper. No! Creep Show! Yeah! Creep Show! Yeah! And there was one, I think it starts off where like, this guy has a surveillance system at the beach, and he drowns these two people. I think he drowns a couple, and then he watches as the tide comes in, and he's like, ha ha ha, I've killed them, ha ha. And then they come back to haunt him. They come back as like water zombies, and then. But that doesn't, whatever. And then there's this other one where like this guy finds a, he finds a meteor and he's like, oh wow, aliens, blah, blah, blah. And then he touches the meteor and then he starts to grow hair. He starts to grow hair everywhere. No, he turns into a plant. Doesn't he turn into a plant? He starts growing and then it like starts growing all over him. And like everywhere he touches, it just starts growing everywhere. And then he's like, he has to take baths because his body is craving water, but at the same time it's like killing him. Yeah, it's pretty good. I still think about that. That starts Stephen King. What? What does... I don't even know what Stephen King looks like. Wait, yes I do. He's the... Yeah, he looks like that actor, kinda. Why is he kinda... Okay, everybody hear me out.
before because I saw a scene on TikTok. What? He looks like an actor. Who is it? It's not him. Wait, Stephen King look-alike. No. No. No, there's an actor who kind of looks like him. Steve Buscemi, no, but Steve Buscemi is also kind of sexy. No, there's someone who kind of wait, he was in a he was in a horror movie. Okay, The House smaller on outside than inside movie. You should have left. You should have left cast. Kevin Bacon! Kinda, right? They have like a similar vibe. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. They both have weird faces. Wait, no! Not even remotely? What? Yeah, they're both kind of weird looking. You know what I mean? You know what I'm putting down? You know? Sorry, I'm looking off to the side because I'm trying to find a good Jareth picture. I just remembered that Jareth exists, but there's only a picture of him in his weird white suit, and I don't want that one, so never mind. He won't be attending tonight. Insults to Kevin Bacon? It's not an insult! I watched that movie because I saw a scene on TikTok. They both look weird? Yeah! Does that mean Vader and Voldemort look alike? I don't know what Vader's face looked like. Isn't Vader that guy that was on the tier list? I get the foot side. Yes, the foot lotion is apple scented and flavored for all your foot licking needs. It's important for refined tugs such as your pair. That way you can go all the way through and enjoy a snack when you reach the bottom. I'm not the one that would be licking! Maybe my foot need cleaning. Darth Vader's from Star Wars. I know, but they said what he looks like. Are we talking about with the mask? Because with the mask, he definitely doesn't look like Voldemort. I don't know what you're talking about. I have the Tiffany than you! Oh, my dear lord. Madame, the letter's arrived! It's doused with sulfur? My favorite scent! How did you know? Maybe they thought it'd be appealing. Perhaps you should read it yourself and judge it before you consider sharing. I'm so scared. I shall read this when I am in my bedchambers later. Thank you. I'm so worried. You like my dress? Thank you. I worked very hard on it. It might look like it was easy, but it wasn't, trust me. I had to get the sizes just right. I just have a superior figure to everyone else. And Google Images did not understand this, okay? I was looking up toddler pageant dresses. My Google search history is so messed up. God. Ooh, how like temptress. Okay, I like that one. Dare we ask why? Because I was trying to find a dress for this evening. But I can't believe I've been doing this for more than 2.5 hours. I need to be alone. I need to go and open a website and start writing my beautiful fanfic about my debutante ball. Wait, we need to end this on the beautiful song. I like this one. I like this one. It's so beautiful. I've never heard it the whole way. It's so beautiful. Wait, I want to skip to the pretty part. Oh, that part right there that gets me. Wait, one more time. Ah! Oh my god, it sounds so beautiful. Guys, I'm getting married to this song. Thank you. Hey, that's what they Vader's face is like burnt scrotal skin. What? So kind of like Deadpool. Okay. I have no problems with this, yeah. Man, I'm so excited for the new Deadpool movie. I have to rewatch the other ones. Man, I have to start up my friggin' subscription again so I can watch it. And then I'll watch Loki. And then yeah. That's all I really watch on there, to be honest. Is Loki. I've already seen all of the romantic comedies, like 3 times each. Disney, get new romantic comedies. I need more. I need more! Thank you. Is Deadpool even on Disney Plus? I would imagine it would be. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it in a while. It's been a few years. I saw them all in theaters. I remember the advertisements. Because it came out on Valentine's Day, right? I remember that. That was funny. Ah. Alrighty, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go retire to my chambers and think upon this evening. Oh my god, Amy, hello! Wait. Never mind. Hello, Amy! Oh god. Oh good lord. Balls raid? What? Hello, Raiders! I'll tell my story once more. The events of this evening are as follows. I guess we should start off before the evening started. So for everyone uninitiated, the way this happened was I needed to invite some gentlemen to my debutante ball. If you don't know what that is, that's when a young lady comes out to society when she reaches prime age for breeding. Yes, thank you. I am the perfect age, yes. It is when she comes out to society as a young bachelorette. And then I went out to the town and in search of fine young gentlemen to invite to my ball, and some are not so young. The oldest person here is actually wait, who was the oldest person here? Jack Skellington, right? Yeah, he's 2,000 years old. Anyway, so I went out to the town and I dropped my handkerchief, and then on the way down I jiggly wiggly wiggled, and on the way up I jiggly wiggly wiggled, and I caught the attention of some fine gentlemen, and they were made aware of my debutante ball as I was leaving, and I I made an impression on them, and therefore they decided to come to my beautiful debutante ball tonight. Yes, but the evening transpired in such a strange way. It was very exciting. So basically, what happened was, I decided I was going to marry Jack Sparrow because he was very handsome, and he just had a way with words. You know what I mean? He is a bit uncouth, but there's something about him that women can just, you know, it's very hard to resist. So anyway, I was going to marry Jack Sparrow. And then, as we were at the altar together, from the pews comes out Nick Wilde. And he gives a monologue about how much he loves me and how he can't allow me to marry Jack Sparrow because he needs me and he burns for me. And then I steal myself away to my chambers because I'm so confused. And on my way out, I drop my garter. Oh no, it just wriggles itself off of my thigh. And onto the hall of the wedding chapel. Yes. And then later, Michael Cera knocks on my door. Yes, Michael Cera knocks on my door. This music is so intense. Michael Cera knocks on my door, and he's a little awkward, and I say, "Oh, come in." And he's, well, your intimate, clothing, attire from your, thigh, yes. And he hands it to me, and I say, "Oh, thank you." And he says, I will be taking my leave. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, "No, wait. What did you want to say to me?" And he goes, "Well, I wanted to talk to you on the dance floor. The truth is, but I was so nervous to go up to you, and there were so many other finer gentlemen than I, and well, and then that's when, wait, who was it? Rivali walks in, and he goes, "What's happening here? Unchaperoned!" You dare to make the princess look unquestionable? Unquestionable. No, look questionable? Unchaperoned with you, Michael Cera, how dare? And then that's when Jafar comes in through the window, and he breaks the glass, and he takes me as they're fighting. And, you know, they're distracted. So Jafar comes in, and he grabs me, and he goes, "Bye, y'all." And then he takes me into the darkness of the night. And then Jack Skellington he calls upon Zero to guide the other reindeer through the night to search for me. And Bugs Bunny is searching for me through rabbit holes, but he keeps taking a wrong turn. And Goofy is still on the dance floor. And Willy Wonka is killing some children or something, I don't know. And then Mr. Wolf is planning how to do a heist to take me back. Yes. And Loki is tied up. And Alistar is I don't know enough about Alistar, I'm gonna be honest. He's helping with Mr. Wolf's plan. And so is Robin Hood. Yes. Yeah. That is how the evening transpired. Thank you. What am I explaining? I'm explaining my very real events that happened this evening. Loki's tied up, yeah. Just like that scene in is it in Thor 2? Or is it in the Avengers? Okay, wait. So Thor 1 is when Thor is all naked all the time and is gross. And then the Avengers happens, and that's when Loki tries to take over New York. So yes, in Thor 2, he's No. He's in a cell in Thor 2. But when he's No, it's the Avengers. No, it's Thor Ragnarok. That's the one where he's tied up. Yes, sorry. I got my movies twisted, yes.
sorry, yes. Oh, yes. Arigatou, Spencer, how are you? Thank you. Sounds like a parody adult film. What? No! There is nothing uncouth happening here this evening. For I do not even know about how SAGS is done. I am a fine lady of regal standings. How dare you think such uncouth things of me? The most I have seen is a mipple, and it disgusted me. I don't touch anything, you! I burned my brain speed writing. Gonna need a chart. Okay. Maybe I will make one later. What? A chart? How do I turn this into a chart? And yet you want an heir. Yes! I will learn about the SAGs on my wedding night, the proper way. And then I will be barefoot and pregnant. And I will make many heirs. Maybe 7. Yes. I think 7 heirs is good. And maybe some of them will die because these are old times and we don't have quite the good medicine at this point. And that's okay. Maybe we'll end up with, if we're lucky, we'll end up with 5. Yes. Hopefully I do not die during childbirth. That would be quite unfortunate. Alrighty, I'm out of here! I was supposed to leave, and then Amy raided, and then I had to give you all the rundown. Everybody remember that Greece is happening. Sunday for me. It might be Saturday night for you. Yes. It will be a show to be remembered. I have been getting my assets ready. There's still one of the songs I'm a little iffy about, so I must remember that. Wait, we're supposed to... I wanted to end on this. Wait, let me listen to the good part again. Listen to the change. Right here. Ah! And this is when she danced through the halls. And said she danced through the halls! La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 It only looks like I'm sliding because you can't see my feet under my beautiful regal gown. La 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 la